Yeah, we're live. Okay, so not planned this. Just thought this afternoon. I was just getting ready, and I thought, why not do a little live? And I'm going to give you a bit of a health update as well as we go along. I know I've not been on here an awful lot lately, but I shall explain that as we get going. So let's grab one of these. Appreciate hardly any. I might not even get anybody on here at all. So I know you might have to watch this on the catch up. So we'll see how we go. Right, I'm having a not makeup free day. I'm having a foundation free day. So I've already done a bit of skincare. I'm just going to put on the top a little bit. Not of that. There's nothing in it. Well done, Belinda. Wrong one. A little bit of this one. I've got my mirror. So I've got a sample. Back to the samples again. Do you remember when I used to do all the freebie videos? Yeah, I've been getting a few. I've got been to Bobbi Brown and had a few bits. I got this, which is absolutely fabulous. It's so hard to get hold of now. It's the Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara. Hi, Belinda, hello. Oh, I'm so glad you can join me. Hello. This is the Smoky Eye Mascara. Fabulous, fabulous. My favourite mascara. In fact, I'll use it today so I can show you. I was going to show you that one because that's quite a good one. The new one I've got there from L'Oreal Paris. This is not an ad. Telescopic lift. Anyway, hi Belinda. So what I was just saying is I'm going to give a bit of a health day and sort of do a little bit of basic Sunday skincare. Not putting any foundation on today. Right, so I'm going to start with a bit of vitamin base. Base. Right, so yeah, let me give you a bit of an update. I know I've not been around an awful lot. Do you know, I've not been great, I have to be honest. Hello, Helen. Yes, I am indeed. Nice to see you here. Nice for you to join me. So yeah, I've not been good. Not been good at all. My mental health has been awful. Anxiety. Oh, someone's decided to start doing a bit of drilling outside. Marvellous. Yeah, hello on this disappointing day. Oh, I know, Jeanette. It's sad, isn't it? Hello, Jill. Oh, here I am. I'm here. Yes, I've been not well. I've had... hi, Jacqueline. Thank you for sending me your emails. Yeah. I'm just glad you got in touch. Yeah, my mental health, which has been brought on by the menopause, has been horrendous. But I'll come on to that in a minute because I'm going to show you all the HRT and all the bits that I've been taking to help. I was also very, very ill recently. So I went up to Leicester for 10 days or 11 nights. It was a long time. Went up to spend some time with my family and, sorry, just dropping everything on the floor. Family and go to a friend's reunion party, 50th birthday party. And I went on the Thursday. On the Saturday, I got really ill. I don't know whether I got food poisoning or a sickness bug, but I had... Can you just let me know if you can hear that drilling? Because I might have to shut the window if that's the case. I'm hoping with the microphone thing on, you might not hear it, but let me know in the comments. Yeah, so I had sickness and diarrhoea. Oh, well, we've all been there at one time in our lives, haven't we, where you don't know which side it's going to come out of, and it made me so poorly, really, really poorly. And the medication that I normally take for my back, I couldn't keep that down, so I had problems from that because I wasn't getting the medication in. So I had I suppose like withdrawal symptoms. Yes, you can hear it. I'm going to shut the window. Hang on. Hopefully that is better. If you could let me know as well, please, if that's now stopped. Yeah, so sickness and diarrhoea, really poorly. Tablets that I normally take, I started getting like withdrawal symptoms because I couldn't keep them down. That made me even worse. And then before that, the menopausal anxiety was at an all-time high. My goodness me, I went for weeks and weeks with this constant, thanks Belinda, constant anxiety, which I've never suffered with before. It's only since I've been on the menopause, and my God, it was It was trying, it was horrible. But, yeah, somehow I'm managing to sort things out. But I'll tell you about that as well. Right, just go, like I say, no foundation. Just going to do a bit of eyeliner. I love this. This is I think I got it from Boots. And Boots number 17, I think it is there. Well, it's not a new thing that they're doing, but they've had a revival, haven't they? And as you can see, I like it a lot. It's like a green, this one. I've got all different colours, green, navy, grey. Yeah, so I'll just do a bit of this. How is everyone anyway? I know this is going to be a bit of a full-on, not a depressing video, but I just want to be real with you all and let you know, because I know a lot of you have been like sort of saying, where are you, where have you gone? Yeah, so I just want to be honest with you and let you know I've been struggling a bit. Just going to sort my brows out. I actually dyed them yesterday, so they're quite dark. So I'm going to put on this. This is a new one I got from Primark. PS Fix and Sculpt, and it is a brow sculpting wax. I love putting a product to set my eyebrows, hold my eyebrows in place, because I haven't got many. As you can see, these are actually quite dark because I dyed them yesterday, and if I can, I try to sort of catch the skin a bit, so it dyes the skin a bit, so it makes them look fuller, but it didn't really work very well. So I'm going to put a bit of this on. So it's like a wax on there. You just put a bit of, coat your brows with the product, either side. Now you have to be quite careful with these things because they do dry quite quickly, and I've got a little fan going on at the side because I'm a bit warm. So I need to just get it in place quick before it dries. Yeah, so let's get a bit of engagement with you lot. How many we got here? 7 people. Can you give me a thumbs up? Not got any thumbs up? Yes, yeah, and you know that. How we go on about that for the algorithm would be most appreciated. But look at that. Can you see how? Oh, I'm researching bee pollen for my daughter. Is that what, for the menopause bee pollen? Yay, thank you. A couple of those coming in. But look, you can see, look at this. It's good, isn't it? In it. Yeah. Thanks, Jacqueline. Jacqueline is one of my #1. Well, you're all very dear to me, and there's quite a few of you on here who are my regular faves. But Jacqueline, you've been with me for years, haven't you? She watches every single video, comments on every video. She is one heck of a marvellous subscriber, as are you all, giving me your support, which is lovely. All right, so yeah, it's good, isn't it? Is it? Ooh. Whoa. I've started eating a bit of honey. Does that count? I suppose it would be, but what, in tablet format is that? Or, oh, you're going to have to let me know. You'll have to drop me an email and let me know. Under my videos, I can't remember if you've emailed me before or not, but under my videos, there's always my email address in the description box. And I put on it that people should only contact me for collaborations, but any of the regulars, if you ever want to email me, just drop me one down there. I don't mind that at all, as long as you're a regular. So just set that into place, and there we go. Oops. Yeah, I'm not very good at doing 2 things at once. Let me sort my makeup out and then I'll sort you about the menopause stuff. So, just to change the subject, did anybody watch the football this morning? I'm presuming one person did, because they just said it's not a very nice day, but disappointing day maybe. I actually didn't watch it myself. I was, I'll be completely honest, and I know this sounds awful, I forgot it was on. I was going to watch it, and then ended up doing a training session, and I was late doing it, and it overran, and that meant I missed it. But Alan said he watched it. He watched a little bit of it. Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? Oh, where did that message popped up and then went quickly? Oh, Belinda. Oh, yeah. How long didn't you have the patches on for you to feel so bad like that? Mine wasn't the menopausal stuff. Mine was not menopausal. Yeah, the HRT. Did I still have that as well? Yeah, I think I did. I'm on some really strong medication for my back, really strong. And yeah, it's made me realise how strong it is. I'm going to try and see if I can come off it a bit because I didn't like how it made me feel. It was awful. It scared us, scared my mum and dad and me. 4 days and then it came back with a vengeance. And then as soon as you put them back on, did it just calm down again? Right, let me just quickly show you this then, the Smoky Eye Mascara. I'm not going to put loads on, but oh, I love it. The only thing with it, the first couple of times when it's new, it's not as good. So this one is, it is new. I've only used it once. So use it a few times and then it gets even better. But everybody I've put onto this who's bought it, yeah, it's crazy, isn't it, Belinda? Flipping heck. Yeah, everybody who I've put onto this or I've started buying it for my friends as special presents because it's quite expensive. Yeah, and they all love it. But look at that. How quickly was that? It's lovely. Gets all your brushes, all your lashes. I do like or prefer a brush rather than a silicone. Yeah, you're right, Helen. Absolutely. To get there, and what an experience for them over in Australia. Yeah, it's so sad, is it? It's so disappointing when everything gets so hyped up, doesn't it? Especially as you get closer to the final. And then, yeah, to lose, they must be absolutely devastated tonight. I used to work at a football club, so I know exactly, well, not at that level because world class, but I know what it feels like when you lose games. Well, it wasn't me losing it, but no, when you work there as well. So I was a fan. Leicester, they've just been relegated. But I worked at Leicester City and I was a fan because my dad and brother have always been fans. So then when I worked there, they thought it was absolutely brilliant. Dad may even watch this on the live on the way back, on the replay. So hello, Dad, if you do. Yeah, so I was always a fan. And then when I started working there, they absolutely loved it. But yeah, I worked there when we had some really good times. And yeah, I didn't see it, Jeanette. I missed it, unfortunately. Might have to watch some of the highlights. But yeah, it's funny because, I don't know, it's a funny thing, football. Alan and I have these conversations that it's like, it's a game kicking a ball around and some people get so depressed over it. But I know it's people's jobs. But yeah, it was hard when you lost a game. But when you won one, it was brilliant. Especially, I was there when they won the Coca-Cola Cup, which was fabulous. And when they got promoted to the Premier League. Was it, Helen? Got the Golden Glove, marvellous, like that. Yeah, and the celebrations are crazy. But yeah, look at that. Hardly put any on. And it's lovely. Has anybody else used this? Let me know in the comments if you have tried it. Very rarely, I got this as a sample. They very rarely have them in. And I happened to be in. I actually got a sample of some foundation to try, but didn't think much of it, to be honest, for how much it cost. They gave me a couple of days worth, gave it a go, but yeah, won't be buying it. But this, like I say, I haven't bought any for myself because I've managed to wangle these. But I have bought a couple now for friends. I think full price it's about 32 or 33 pounds, which is extortionate. But as a nice treat, or like a birthday present, somebody to buy it for you, or like I say, I bought it. My friends were 50. I've got 2 friends who've turned 50 and they've both had one. In fact, one's not had it yet, so I hope she's not watching this video. Right, that'll do. Normally I'd put a bit more on, but like I say, not too much today. I'll put a little bit of blusher on. Loving the old cream blushes at the moment. This is Collection Speedy Blush. I got this from Poundland. Just put a little blob on there. It's like a crayon, not like a clown. And you can also put it on your lips. So it's a multifunctional thing. Yes, so, okay, let me talk about my menopause stuff. So, I I think it was over a year ago now. I went to the doctor. Oh no, you've probably seen some of this. I know some of you aren't going to be interested in this, so I'll go quick. But quite a few have asked me to do it. So went to the doctor, had, excuse me. I had a blood test actually. Got told I was on the menopause. Well, he said, I saw a mail, he was very good. I'm just going to put these bits away. He said I was menopausal, but I didn't think you could be menopausal until you'd not had a period for 12 months. In fact, my dad won't watch this now. Bye, Dad. And I was still having them, and I'm still having them now. So I don't know whether I'm perimenopausal or menopausal. Anyway, they started me on... I've got loads here. Look at all this lot. I'm not on all of these. I've got, because I've changed different tablets, I've got different things to show you. So I started off, like Belinda's just said, patches. Oh, I've got to be careful. They've got... No, they've not. I thought they've got my address on. Have they? No. So Estradot is the brand, and these are 50 mg patches. Apply a patch to a clean, non-hairy skin below the waist. Replace with a new patch every 3 to 4 days using a different site. Yeah, so I started on these, and do you know what? I know this is going to... Some people will think I'm silly saying this. Some people will completely agree with me. Oh, hang on, let's get rid of that. I dyed my hair yesterday. I'm quite pleased with how it's come out. I did a bit of a root touch-up, a darker one. Just, well, around there. It's just gone a little bit light in the sun. Oh, God, I can't be bothered today. Look at the state of that. That's how I feel. Cut my fringe. That's gone a bit short. Oh, dear. That'll flop as we go along. Come on, a few more thumbs up. I've only got 2. There's a few more of you on here, if you know how to do it. Should be below the video. Below the... You know where the description box is? Somebody else has joined us. 2 more. Say hello if you don't mind in the comments so I know who I'm talking to. There we go. That'll do. Oh, God. Don't normally come on here looking so... bewildered. Yeah, so I went on those, and I just felt like having a patch on my bum. I know it sounds silly, but... Oh, hello! Hi! Lisa's on. Lisa's got a channel, 2 channels in fact. Lisa, we're talking menopause, so I know you keep asking about these, and you've been... She's ever so nice on her channel. She always plugs it for me, which is lovely. So yeah, head over to Lisa's if you want. She's into witch. Well, she is a... You can't find it, Jeanette. It's under... let me see if I can show you on a different one. Yeah, she's into witchcraft. So if you like that sort of stuff, and also weight loss, her and her partner do Slimming World. And they've both done... In fact, Lisa, how much have you and... Oh... Well, I've got plenty. What was I saying then? Hang on. Brain fog. Yeah, no, what I was going to say, Lisa, how much have you lost now? And Rufus, because I know Rufus was doing very, very well. Right, I shall show you on a video how to give it a thumbs up. Let's get one up. Oh, this is annoying. Right, so if...
Have you got pensions from previous jobs?
Right, so... There, if you're watching a video, can you see here? That's where the like button is. So the video's at the top, you've got the title there, and then you've got like, share, remix, and thanks. What's that for? I think people can give you money. Yes, so I think I'd done it but lost the chat for a few seconds. Shouldn't affect the chat, but anyway. Yeah, I've gone up to 7, so a few more have done it. Oh, fair enough. What about Rufus? Is he... What, okay, let us know how much you'd lost in total before. Poor old Lisa's had cancer recently. She's going through the treatment for it now. Yeah. Yeah, I don't quite know. She's so brave, honestly. So brave. You wouldn't even know. She just carried on like normal. Yeah, can you let us know how much Rufus has lost then from when he first started? So yeah, I went on these and I wore them on either my leg or my bum, and they got covered in fluff every time, turned black, and they didn't make me feel sexy at all. Oh, do you watch her, Belinda? Yeah, she's brilliant. Yeah, and it just made me feel like, oh God, 11 stones. That's amazing. Bloody hell, that's over a person. Wow, that's fantastic. It's all right. Oh, all these Belindas in your life, Lisa. How wonderful for you. Yeah, so I went back to the doctor and I said, look, these are making me feel... I just feel like they were pointing out the fact that I was on HRT. And, you know, Alan wasn't bothered, but I didn't like it. So, yeah, exactly, Belinda. Complete turn off. And I felt turned off having one on my bum. So I said, can I change to gel? So off I went off those. At the same time as well, though, just so you are aware, because I've not stopped my periods, for every 14 days out of 28, you have to take two of these tablets. I didn't realise I had to take two. I started off taking one. It is a bit of a nightmare because you forget to take them and then you don't realise when your 14 days are up. So I've started putting it in my diary so I don't miss it, because these are really important. If you've still got, if you've still got a womb lining, it like protects it, can protect you against, I think, breast cancer, protects you against a few other things. And I think these help with things like your bones, or not osteoporosis, might be. Anyway, they're good for you to take them. They help with lots of things. I wonder if it says on it what it's good for. Let me just have a quick look because I'm interested now. So they are estrogen. Did somebody just say, Lisa, what did you say you can't get hold of? Estrogen, is it? Because I've got tons of this stuff. Do you know, I've been so lucky with mine. I've had really good doctors. Ah, yeah. Oh, womb cancer. Oh, right, okay. It's got stuff in it it's supposed to help with lots of different things. A quick. Yeah, right. So I can never pronounce them. Is that estrogen, and that one is. Oh no, I can't pronounce it. Utrogestin. Oh, whatever. The one with the U. Terrible. Utrogestin. Ah, okay. This is taken along with estrogen as part of hormone replacement therapy, HRT, to relieve the menopause symptoms you have when your body produces less of these hormones. This is called combined HRT. Yeah, it's to do with your womb, I think, womb cancer, and to help with your womb and everything. So, yeah, so I have to take 14 out of 20, 14 tablets. So like a 28-day cycle, 14 on, 14 off. So went back, no good for those. I've obviously stayed on these tablets, and then they put me on the Sandrina, and these are a gel. So these were gel sachets. Honestly, I've got tons of this stuff. I've done so well. Like I say, doctors are good, and supplies of stuff around here, I don't know why. I've managed to get a lot, and the lady I saw first, she gave me a prescription for 6 months, which I think is quite unheard of, because I know a couple of my friends have been, can't you just give me longer prescriptions because I can't get hold of the stuff. And I said to her, I travel quite a bit, go on holiday quite a lot, and getting it before you go away, especially if you go out of the country, you know, you can't be without. Like Belinda's just said, she missed 4 days and felt absolutely wretched. All the hot sweats came back. So yeah, my GP surgery have been great. Anyway, so I went on those. They are 1 milligram gels, and I don't think it was enough. I went back to the doctor and I said, I'm still having problems. The anxiety stuff started, and they put me on, which was hormone, menopause-induced anxiety. Put me on citalopram. Started on 10 mil, didn't touch it. Went up to 20 mil. This is over like a period of months. Went up to 20 mil, didn't touch it. Went up to 40 mil. It went away for quite a long time. And then it came back. And then I went back to the doctor and I said, because I knew you don't go on any more than 40. That's the biggest that you go on. That's the highest dose you go on those. And yeah, I've got that. You can. Oh, it's right. So what Belinda's saying is there. I know they talked about introducing an HRT prescription. So you pay a set amount, because you know these things, like it's £9 per what is it, £9.35 per prescription. So you pay. Belinda's just said £20, and that's it for the year, which is fabulous. Because of my back and all the medication I have for my back, I've actually got one of the NHS prepay certificates that you pay for the year, and it's £110, I think. But I have. So then you don't. That's it. But I would say I have at the minute. Probably have 8 or 9, maybe even 10 prescriptions a month. So, you know, I'm quids in on that. Yeah, it's ridiculous how many tablets I take. I'm getting it. I want to get it all sorted out. So it went on the citalopram, went back and said the anxiety's come back with a vengeance. Oh God. Do you know when people say crippling anxiety? I used to think, oh yeah, what's that? My goodness, I've had it. It's horrible. Absolutely awful. And I didn't want to go out anywhere. I didn't want to see my friends. I just stayed in the house all the time, not been doing YouTube videos. I put weight on. I lost all motivation for doing my training. Lost motivation for doing anything, really. And then at work, it was awful. Started doubting myself. My confidence went down. Just like double checking my work all the time. You know, I've been in my job for 16 years. I know it inside out. And I was doubting myself that I didn't know what I was doing, couldn't cope. Every time anybody asked me to do anything, it made me feel awful. Anyway, so I went back to the doctor, and she then changed me. She says, keep on the citalopram, but I'm going to change your HRT because HRT can help with anxiety as well. So she said, we'll up you on that. So I'm now on this pump, which I think it's all the same sort of stuff. But whereas I was on, how many gels did I take there? So I went on to, I'll just tell you the, sorry, I don't know who that was. Somebody just flashed me up a message and I didn't see it. Can you pop it up again, because I missed it? My apologies. I need to, actually, let me see if I can put the comments on so I can read them. Here we go. Sorry, right. Jill. I had UTI. Oh, my temperature, my anxiety. Oh dear, yeah. It is awful, isn't it? Oh, Jill, it is. It's horrendous. I've never had it before, and yes, the estradiol I was on 50 milligrams, and that was a patch every 3 to 4 days. This was 1 milligram gel, 1 sachet a day. So, like I said, I went back and she said, I think we're going to increase your HRT. So I've gone on to this estrogel. Now, you know, just because I'm on this doesn't mean to say that you'll go on this. Everybody is different. Everybody has different things. But I'm just sort of telling you, giving you an update of where I am. And this is 50 grams. And she said, oh, it's not got the, the box had the thing on it. I started on 2 pumps. So that would be 160, whereas that was, yeah, so didn't double it, not quite double. So went up to 2 pumps, didn't do anything, went back again, increase it again. So I'm now on 3 pumps of that. This, I have to say, the HRT has really helped with hot sweats. But they've been coming back a bit recently, but I think that's because of the issue with the other medication that I had the problems with that I talked about earlier. So hot sweats went, brain fog is still there. What else did I have? Oh, the terrible skin. Do you remember when I had that awful skin? That's all cleared up, thank goodness. That was awful. I think my hair might have thickened a bit since going on the old HRT. Easy to increase or reduce amount of Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty good with that. I do remember to do that every day. I need to actually ask the doctor because I've heard about people that have said you can increase the amounts and I don't quite know how that works, whether if you wake up one day feeling a bit crap, you just give yourself another pump of it. I don't know. I need to find that out because I don't want to start, you know, giving myself too much, bearing in mind everything else I'm on. I've lost my track now. Spots gone. What else did I have? I had a big list of it. Oh, I had loads of stuff. You name it, I had it. Oh yeah, my hair. I think my hair has got a bit better. Skin. Sleep's a bit all over the place. But overall, except for the anxiety, I do feel much better. It's calmed me down a bit. Yeah, anyway, so that was that. I also have these. These are something you can stay on forever, apparently. And these are pessaries that go up the old... And I have these twice a week. And these are a little tablet that go straight into your lady bits. And I was getting very... a dry moo-moo. Do you know, Belinda? They call it dry moo-moo. So, mine actually, this is really, really personal. Mine actually isn't dry. It's still lubricated. So, I'm not quite sure if other people's are actually dry, completely dry. Because mine is not. Mine was very uncomfortable when I was riding my bike and sitting. Oh, so uncomfortable. And sex started getting really painful, so painful that I didn't want to do it, which obviously affects poor old Alan. So went on those, and that has sorted me out a treat. And yeah, apparently you can stay on them forever. So I'm good with that. And that just goes directly to the area rather than with the pumps and the tablet, the gel and the tablets go all through your bloodstream, through your body. Sorry, just made myself red. They go straight into your lady bits and work really quickly. I would say my issues cleared up within 1 or 2 weeks using those. And I do notice if I'm a bit late taking one, they stop UTI and what you describe is dryness. Oh, what? The pain is classed as dry. It's a bit of an odd, that's a bit of an odd thing to say, isn't it? Dry when it's not dry, but maybe that's what, yeah. So whatever it's called, it's really, really helped me. So anybody who's suffering down there, uncomfortable, it's a horrible feeling. It was like, just very, very uncomfortable to sit. Yeah, yeah, well, okay, so it's dryness, but yeah. And a lot of people, I know a lot of ladies, when they have sex, they are actually dry and stuff to start using lubrications and stuff, which again, I've been okay with, thankfully. But I know a lot of people struggle, so they are, for me, they've been fabulous. So then the anxiety, went back to the doctor, recently, and the doctor that I saw right near the beginning, she went on maternity and she's back. She's really nice. I'm so glad she's back. And I said to her, yeah, Jeanette, like you want to throw yourself under a bus. Yeah, I can imagine some, you know, some women, what they go through. I would, yeah, ending your life. I mean, luckily I don't feel like that, but you just lose who you are. You know, and you hear people say that, and it's like, oh, that's a bit dramatic. But you do. I feel like I've just lost my way. Lost me. Lost my confidence. Lost, not my purpose, but just my motivation. Well, you know what I'm like, because you lot know what I'm like on here, and I've just not been around because I've just not been able to do it. Just not. Anyway, so I went back. She's there, thank goodness. And I said to her, the anxiety is really, really getting me down. No, you don't, Jill. You don't know what's going on. It's bizarre. It is bizarre. It's physical. It's mental. People around you get affected by it. Horrible time of our lives. Oh, poor old ladies. Anyway, so I said, oh, and in between, they had said to me, because, you know, doctors don't want to give you too many tablets, have you thought about CBT, which is cognitive behaviour therapy? And I said, and where I work, quite a lot of people have had that. And I said, look, I'll try anything, because I can't, I've got to learn how to start managing my head and not let it, I've become a real overthinker. I never used to be like that. And I've got to get control over the thoughts going through my head. And I've got to get myself back. I've got to stop these intrusive thoughts, doubting myself, getting myself in a mess. So I started CBT. I've had 2 sessions, which so far, it's just sort of, the first one was an explanation of it. The second one, what did we do? I get 6 sessions. So far, I'm not thinking much of it, but the lady who was doing it, she's had to take, I went on holiday for 2 weeks, so I didn't, because I think they like to do it every week, and I went on holiday for 2 weeks, and she's been ill, so I've not had my third, but they give you a booklet that you can read, and it's all about, I think it's all about learning what your triggers are, 20 years. My good God, Jeanette, that's a long one. Gordon Bennett, have you finished it now? Cool. You need to let me know about this pollen. 20 years. God, I don't think I could feel like this for 20 years. Cool. Yeah, so the CBT, it's all to do with cognitive behaviour therapy. Learning how to suppress thoughts, I suppose, or understand why you're thinking certain things, and to try and change your mindset. So I'll keep you posted on that. Like I said, I've only had 2 sessions so far. And then I also got my medication change. So we stopped the citalopram. Oh, right. So it brought it on early for you, Jeanette. Oh, dearie me. Cool. So you weren't expecting that, and that throws you straight into it. Oh, that's at young as well, 38. Goodness me. So, yeah, I've swapped over, or she's prescribed me now, sertraline. Let me know in the comments if you've had any of this, or you know anybody who's had it. She only started me on a very low dose, 50 milligram, and I am near the end of the first month. So I don't know whether, because I don't know who's joined me and who's not now, but earlier in the video I explained that recently I was very, very ill, and I had sickness and diarrhoea, and the medication that I take for my back, which is really strong, I take tramadol and pregabalin, which are very, very, very strong medicines. I went for a couple of days without them, made me really ill, and then I decided I would try and come off them myself without speaking to the doctor, and cut my dose down by about a half, and I continued to be ill for the next 2 weeks, and I'm still not right now. I'm in to see the doctor at the end of April, but at end of August. But I spoke to my pharmacist, and she said, "What have you?" Well, they can't advise you, can the pharmacist? Can't tell you what to do. And she said, and I told her what I'd done. I said, I've halved this, done that, da, da, da. And she's like, no, you can't do that. She said, no wonder you're feeling poorly. No wonder you're feeling ill. You've got to speak with your doctor and do it safely. So I was so reluctant to start taking as much again because I felt like I'd almost gone cold turkey for 2 weeks. And I thought, I don't want to take as many. I've not been drinking wine either. I've gone, since I was poorly, I usually drink half a bottle of wine every night, which recently I've started having even more when I've been having this anxiety. And I've lost the taste for it. I've now gone 2 whole weeks without any wine, which I don't think I've done since I was a kid. Even when I've been ill before, after a week I've had some more, just a little bit. But yeah, 2 weeks I've not had any. What, these, Jeanette? Oh, I've only just started on them. Yeah, I've heard about that, sertraline. To be honest, at the minute, anything to help me with this anxiety. Yeah, well, the thought of going, how I've been feeling, the thought of carrying on like that and how it's made me for the next few years, no, I'm sorry, I'm going to have tablets if they're going to make me better. I can't do that at the minute. Oh, the pain meds, yeah. Oh, yeah, no. Awful. Yeah, I did. Right, okay, sorry, you're not on about the sertraline, you're on about the tramadol and pregabalin. Been on it for 5 years. And I'm on quite a high dose. And yeah, it scared me. I felt so unwell. I went off food a bit. The only thing is, I'm now lost. Do I have any hobbies I really enjoy? Yeah, I've got loads. But I've not had any enthusiasm for them at the minute. I've just lost all enthusiasm for everything. But I'm going to come on to that because I've had a bit of a change. So I'll come on to that in a minute. Keep losing my train of thought. What was I going to say then? Yes, so, no, I'm never still. I'm always doing stuff. So it scared me that my body needs that. Yeah, I do, Jill. Well, yeah, I'll come on to it in a minute because I have started doing them again. It scared me that my body needs that sort of amount of medication. And yeah, it was like coming out of some sort of going cold turkey. Anyway, so I've gone back on, I'll be honest, I've not gone back on the full amount because I just think I've done all that time and I don't want to go full whack. So what I've done is, she said, the pharmacist said to me, drop one of each only until you go back to the doctor. She said, you shouldn't do any less than that. I think she was keen for me to go back to the full amount, and I'm like, I'm not, because I've come this far. So I've dropped one of each, and I still don't feel right. But it's bearable. It's bearable at the minute, and like I say, I'm going back at the end of August, and I'm just reluctant to have even more, to have to then come off it again. But I know the doctor was very keen that she wanted me to try and get off it. Then the problem is, I don't know what my back's going to be like, but I'm going to have to deal with that. I don't know. That's another story. I sound like a blooming walking health issue at the moment. So I've gone on these. When I was ill, I had 2 weeks. I was at my mum and dad's. I spent most of it in bed. We went away to Aquadrome for 2 nights. Took my little nephew Dre. But I was poorly. But so during the day, I attempted to get involved and play. But I went and spent, I think, about from 5 o'clock each. We only went for 2 nights. I was in the hotel, in the bed. But it was marvellous. But I was really struggling to sleep. So I was sort of catching up on my sleep a bit. But I had a heck of a lot of time to think. And it's funny how things work out sometimes, isn't it? That health scare has made me reassess a lot of things. It's made me think about things in a different way. It's made me think I've got to get my life back on track. I wasn't going to tell you all of this. Talk about open up. What I was going to do was tell you about what I was taking. Now I'm talking about my whole flipping personal mental health battles. Yeah, so it made me think, 1, I need to come off that strong medication. 2, I need to get a grip on the anxiety. 3, I need to sort my head out about my body image. 4, I need to get a grip with what's going on at work. And stop feeling, yeah, it is Jill. Stop feeling like the confidence has gone. Anyway, I've come back. So I came back what day was it? Monday night. So I've been back nearly a week. And whilst I was ill, yeah, it is. Oh, thank you, Jeanette. That's really kind of you. Thank you. Whilst I was ill, I had no anxiety whatsoever. Yes, Helen, that's very... Thank you. I hope I am helping somebody else. Whether it's somebody who's thinking about going on HRT or, yeah, just the struggles that we have. I'm thank you for that. I'm really pleased that you think that. That's good. If I help one person, that's it. Brilliant. Anyway, so whilst I was ill, no anxiety. I had started taking these, so I don't know whether it was coincidence. I've come back and I thought, my anxiety is more when I'm at work, and I thought, I'm going to get it. First day back after 2 weeks off. Normally it's awful, isn't it? You're thinking, oh, no. Do you know, I've not had any. So I've gone a whole week without anxiety, and I've been at work. So I don't know whether it's these tablets. I don't know whether it's the fact. Yes, it is. I'm glad you're all chatting with each other. That's lovely. I like that. I don't know whether I've just had a reset in my brain that's stopped me feeling anxious. I don't know, but my goodness, it's been wonderful. It really has. It really, really has. Used to have a wobbly Wednesday meeting at work. Oh, that's good. What, you all used to get together and have a bit of a chat about it? That's a really good idea, because I've got a lot of people at work going through the menopause. Wobbly Wednesday. That's a good idea. I wonder if I might think of something like that. Yes, so the anxiety's not been there. So, since I've come back, whilst I was ill, and because I've not been drinking, blah, 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 I like that. I've lost the weight that I put on, which is just, I know you'll say you're only slim, you know, you look all right, you shouldn't worry about body image, blah, blah, blah. That's a whole nother video. But anyway, I've lost the weight that I put on, so I feel much better in myself. My clothes fit me again. I feel more confident in that respect. I think a wine Wednesday is better. Yes. Yeah, can't really drink wine at work though. No, I can't. We're not allowed to drink at work. So yeah, my anxiety's gone. My confidence at work and everywhere, I felt so much better. I've got back into my training. That's one of my hobbies. When you were asking if I've got hobbies, I train 6 times a week. So that is a massive hobby. I cycle, I run, I weight train. Alan and I have started doing a bit of yoga. So yeah, there's lots of hobbies going on. Got into bird watching. Alan's taken up photography in a big way. Look at the time, I was only going to come on for 20 minutes. 50 minutes later. Yeah, Alan's got into photography, and he's been taking photos of birds, so I've been going along. I love it. Got myself some knockers, as I call them. So that's a new hobby. I've been doing quite a few bits of crafting. Yeah, I've got loads of stuff going on. Anyway, I feel the best I've felt in... I still feel a bit sick because I don't think the medication... I'm not taking enough of the medication. I know I'm not. So I'm still feeling a bit funny. I'm not fancying any wine, which I'm quite happy about because that's stopping me. Do you know what? The wine, the money I've saved on wine in 2 weeks, I bought myself a new coat. I'll show you it. What's an incentive? The only thing is, I don't know if you can hear me now because I'm not near the microphone. So I'll just show you it. It's from Primark. you can hear. Oh, that's great. Okay, I'll do it back here. So it's from Primark. 30. I'll check in a minute. The thing is, they've got some lovely new trench coats in Primark, but because I'm only 5'3", they're too long. They come down here. So this one, let me get on the bed. This one, oh, it's not helping. Yeah, it comes to just below the leg, just below the knee. And it's got a lovely belt. I love the, well, I'll show you the detail in a minute. Look at that Bobby Dazzler. Look at that, love it. Isn't that nice for work? Very smart. Yeah. Ooh. See, like now, I feel a little bit, sure it's medication. Right. Yeah, isn't this nice? Love the sort of, not accessories, but the bits finishing. Yeah, like tortoise, is it tortoise shell sort of thing? The only thing is, look at this random weird thing going on here. It's a flap. What's that all about? They didn't have this, I don't think, in any of the colours. The longer ones, which were really nice, they had in khaki green and, you know, like hello! How lovely to see you! Oh, no, Jeanette. No, it's actually to replace a black one. My old work, well, Alan said that. What you bought another coat for? My old black work coat needs to be gone. From Tesco, I've had it. I was going to get rid of it 2 years ago. I can never find trench coats that fit me properly because I'm small. So yeah, no, it's going to replace one. I haven't got 30 coats. Probably got about 10. Got rid of some. I've been selling loads of stuff on Vinted. Anyway, have we finished with the menopause stuff? Yeah, let's go on something a bit light-hearted if anybody's still watching. Yeah, so from the wine I've not drank, I bought the coat. £32. That's not bad, is it? Hee. Yeah, so I'm not sure if they did have it. No, it was only in navy. The others were like a khaki green and, thank you. In fact, I could show you my wardrobe with all my coats then. No, I won't. I keep saying, what's that colour? It's like, you know, like trench coat colour. It's a bit like that, isn't it? I don't know, what do you call it? You know, the beige? I suppose it's beige. But they're £35 and they're longer, but they're really, really nice. Not got time. What for, Jeanette? Not got time. Oh, what, to go to Primark? Don't know. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm feeling a lot better, thank goodness. Yeah, just feel more positive. Oh, not got time to see your wardrobe? No, I've got a number of. Yes, I've started selling. I've started trying to get rid of things. I did that declutter video a few months ago and I stuck everything into a suitcase. I was going to go to a car boot and I thought, nah, because people only want to pay 20p. But I sold a load of stuff on eBay and a load of stuff on Vinted. So what I've been doing, I've decided I think I said this on another video, because my views are down, I've not been doing as many videos. That happened before the views started going down. No, the views went down, so I thought, well, I'm not going to do as many videos, blah, blah, blah. So what I've started to do, I've started selling, you know, when I get gifted stuff, I've ended up with quite a few clothes, as you can imagine, and a few other bits and bobs. So I've started selling them because I thought, well, I'm not going to make any money. Well, I don't hardly make any money from YouTube anymore. So if I can at least sell the items to get a bit of money, because, you know, YouTube takes a lot of time, I'm not moaning, but I am moaning, takes a lot of time. When you've got a lot of hobbies, the editing takes ages, except on these lives. That's what, oh, sorry, except on the lives. Has anybody got the emoji like that? I love it. If you have, put it in the comments right now. It makes me laugh. I do send that to Alan now and again. Yeah, so I thought I'm going to start selling stuff to get a bit of money back. So I got loads of trainers sent to me, so I've sold those, clothes, some hair extensions. No, I've not gone on to TikTok, Jeanette. I haven't got time. I haven't got that, I haven't got I like YouTube because you've got long videos. Instagram and TikTok, the short, I like doing the longer ones. I don't even look. No, I won't, Helen. I'm not going to leave. You just won't see me as often. I love it. I love doing YouTube. I really do. I'm gutted it's gone down the pan because I absolutely love doing it. And, I committed a lot of time to doing it and trying to build my channel, but hey-ho. But, yeah, I'm not going anywhere. So, yeah, I've been doing that. Thank you, Jill. Selling stuff eBay, Vinted, and, yeah, made a few £100. So that is what I'm going to continue to do. Which means sometimes you'll see gifted items, which I know not everybody's very pleased about. Oh, Belinda, no. Mum and Dad ill in hospital. Goodness me, what's the matter with them? Oh, both of them, that's horrible. I'm glad I've cheered somebody up. Thought it might be a bit depressing. Yeah, I miss speaking with you, Miss Speakman. I know. I'll do as many as I can. Need some empty videos. I've got some filmed. I just lost the interest in editing them all. I think I've got 3. I've got loads of videos filmed. Just need to edit them. Stroke and heart failure. What, both at the same time? Flipping heck. I hope they're in the same hospital. Cool. Poor thing. Bloody hell. Yeah, so I have got some empties done. I think I might show you these are the Primark bits. Do you want to see these are the Primark bits? Because I was going to do a mini Primark haul, but... oh, dear. Well, sending lots of love, Belinda. That's hard. Both of them at the same time. God. How's this? Is the stroke looking bad? Oh, good. I'm glad they're in the same one. That helps with visiting. Is the stroke a bad one? Do you think they'll recover, or is it looking pretty bad? Okay, right. What did you want to see? Primark stuff. I've only got a few bits. I might go and get some from the other room, actually, because... Let's start with what I got. I've only got a few bits. So, I bought, look at the snazzy socks. I always buy socks from Primark, as you know. And I do like socks with a bit of colour. These, trainer socks. And we've got in here, can't believe how long I've been on, nearly an hour. £3, you get 7 pairs in there. And they are the little trainer socks. I've only started getting into trainer socks recently. And they've got all these lovely, he has dementia too. Oh, God, well, that's hard for you. Oh, goodness me. Oh, that's nice, Jill. Thank you for saying that. And, and you too, Rosina. Rishi. Do you know what? I can't remember how to pronounce your name. Is it Roshina or Rosina? If I say Roshina first, say yes or no. Yes, so they're nice, aren't they? Look at those. So you've got peach, blue, lilac, lemon, green, pink and purple. Lovely. Got a few bits for Dre, my little nephew. Vests. Can you believe? Second one. Rosina. I know you. I remember you saying to me, I got it right on a video once, first time, and then from then, I did have a friend called Roisin, and everybody used to pronounce her name wrong, so that's why I said it, Rosina. Yeah, he's starting school. School in September. He's only 4. Well, but yeah, 4 and a bit. He was only 4 in May. Anyway, bought him some little white vests to go under his school uniform. How many you get there? 5, £3.80. These are the new wipes that I've started using. They've stopped selling my... Yeah, I know. Can you believe it, Rose? You know, unbelievable. He's getting a little school uniform. I've bought his school shoes. He went and had his feet measured at Clark's. And I said, I'll treat him to some nice shoes. Yeah, these have replaced my H2O ones, which... Can you let me know in the comments if you still can buy the H2O wipes in your Primark? because I can't. But these are cheaper. You get a twin pack, 75p. Two pack. Oh, don't say that, Jeanette. Flip your neck. Ah. And then I bought him a few tops. Just whiz through these quickly because I know these can be a bit boring. Went in the sales. These are for next year. Two little long sleeve tops, just plain. And they were £5 down to £3. Oh, I folded these all up nice and now I'm going to have to do it again. Shorts. Just pull on shorts. They were £6 down to £3. And then this, I like this. This will go with everything. Just a nice little sweater with the little kangaroo pouch thing. Just a nice grey. Hello. What are you doing on here? Somebody from work. Oh dear, I feel all embarrassed now. Can't believe you. Well, I'm glad you've come on now because I've just been talking about the menopause, so you've missed all of that. I won't be here for much longer. This is so funny. This is a chap from work, and I didn't know that many people knew I've got a YouTube channel at work. I don't think they do actually. And he came to me in my office the other day, well, a couple of months ago, and said, I've been watching you on YouTube. And I was like, oh God, mortified. But he's lovely, such a nice bloke. And he watched my live the other week as well, which just makes me laugh because if you knew what type of a chap he is, you wouldn't expect him to be looking on YouTube at me, that's for sure. But I do appreciate it, Mr. Deeks. Is Georgia with you? Anyway, back to this. That's thrown me completely. So much you have missed Deeksy. What? No, I didn't miss. I've missed him. What do you mean, Belinda? I missed him. Anyway, this jumper. God, I hope you don't watch this back, Paul, because there's personal stuff on. Oh, thank you. Yeah, don't watch this going back because there's stuff on here you don't want to hear about for me. Very personal. Age 5 to 6, £7 down to £3. It's lovely, isn't it? I'm just going to get some PJs. I was going to put these on an actual haul video, but what's that? Look at back copies. Might make you a few quid in hush money. What do you mean? No, the best bits of the live, not really. I don't think you'd want to watch all of that. Talking about flipping. No, I won't. Don't worry. Been talking about menopause. Right, let me go and get the PJs. Right, anybody who's got to go, thank you very much for watching and thank you for being here. I'm going to be going in a minute. So, I bought a while back, if you saw a different Primark haul, a pair of these pyjamas. So they are just a little shorts and top set, bit Victoria's Secret style, I think they are, aren't they? Really like those, so much so, when I saw them in a different colour, I thought I'd get some more. Look at those. I think I like those even more, actually. I did do a try-on video. I think I'll include these in another video as well, actually, because I did a little try-on with them on. I'm not going to put them on now, clearly. But the only thing is, they only have the smaller size this time. I went for XS in the last ones, and these are 2XS. But they did fit me okay. Oh, thank you. Cheers. I'll see you soon. See you at work. Yeah, aren't they, Jeanette? Aren't they lovely? 14 quid. Hello, Lorraine. I'm just about to go. You've missed me. Hopefully you'll be able to watch this on the catch-up. Aren't they nice? I think they're nicer than those, actually. What do we prefer, dark or light pink? I prefer those. I think for me, colour-wise, they suit me better. The pinks, although I love them, are There's a little bit of washing out because I'm quite fair. I think they're nicer. But yeah, absolutely lovely for holiday. So they have been pressed, ready for... In fact, we're going away again. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Yeah, beautiful. We're going away again next week. We're going down to our friends in Cornwall. On Thursday, we're off down there. They live near to Redruth. Yeah, everybody likes the dogs. Yeah, for... How long are we going for? Oh, excuse me, just a couple of nights. No, we go... I think we're going for 4 or 5 nights. Been down there before. At one point we were thinking of retiring down there, and that's why we visited a lot, but it's a bit far for everybody to come to us, so I think that's off the cards now. But yeah, going down to see them. We've got friends down there. Alan met them on a cycling holiday, and how long ago? Probably 10 years ago. I'm hoping I've come back on. I hope I'm not run out of battery. Can people still see me? It froze. It's still saying live. Is anybody still here? Yes, brilliant. Thank you, Jackie. See you. Thanks for joining us, Helen. Yeah. Yeah, so we're going down to Cornwall for a few nights. They live in this beautiful house at night. Yeah, I think it's all right now, Lorraine. It stopped a couple of times, but it seems to be okay now, hopefully. Yeah, and at night, it's jet black, and then you can see the stars on a clear night, which, where we live, because we live close to a town with all the pollution, you can't see them, so it's beautiful. And then in the morning, you wake up, it's silent, birds tweeting, lambs, well, not lambs at this time of the year, sheep, bah, bah. Oh, it's lovely. Hello, I don't think I recognise your name. I'm just about to go. I feel awful when people come on. Oh, look at this. We've got 12 people on, 12 ticks, 12 thumbs up. Thank you. I feel awful when people just come on and then go in. I'll hang on for a few more minutes because Lorraine's just come on as well. But hopefully you'll go back and have a little look at the earlier video if you're interested. Yes. Well, I wasn't going to. I've just, decided to. In fact, it's now 10 to 5. I was going to do so much this afternoon. But it's been nice talking. I've given an update. Hopefully, it was a bit garbled, I know. And I sort of came out with things that I wasn't planning on saying, really. But, I feel like I owe it to you that I just disappeared. Thank you. Yeah, please do. I know I've disappeared a bit. I've done the odd video. I have got some old videos recorded, which I will edit and upload. So it might be that I talk about stuff and you think, hang on a minute, that's already changed. But it's because they were recorded a couple of months ago or a couple of weeks ago. There are a couple of more recent ones, but I need to get them uploaded. Thanks, Lorraine. Yeah, it's been tough. Oh, thanks, Jill. Thank you. And thanks for coming on and supporting me. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. I hope it's not been too doom and gloom. But yeah, I am feeling so much better now. I'm hoping I've come over the other side of it all. Yeah, it is. Thank you, Jeanette. Yeah. It is. And so many people don't talk about it. Thank you, Helen. Yeah, thank you. I do feel back to my cheery self. Just hope long may it continue. Yeah, I don't know. I struggle with not feeling. As you know, because you watch me, I'm quite a happy person. I'm quite bubbly. I like to be happy. I'm very positive. And when that is affected, yes, thank you. I hope you have. I'm doing all right with the likes at the minute. That's good. Thank you. That's really kind. Yeah. Thanks, Jill. See you. Bye for now. Yeah, I really, really struggle with not feeling happy and positive. So I'm just glad I'm hopefully back. Right, on that note, I'm going to go. So I'm not leaving YouTube. Might not be doing as many videos as normal, but I am still here. I'm feeling good. Right, thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you're still here at the end, and if you watch it in the replay, I know Lisa does this, if you watch it in the replay and you've got to the end, 70 minutes, which I don't think anybody will, what can you put in the... see you, Jeanette. What can you put in the notes? Put me the 2 pink love hearts that match those PJs. So thanks all. Much love to you all. I hope you're all well. I've not even asked how any of you are and what you're up to, except for Belinda. Belinda, sending lots of love to you. Bye, everybody. I'll wait till you all say goodbye because I don't want to just clear off and not be here. See ya! Oh, thanks, Jackie. Thank you. Thank you for staying. Oh, I'm so pleased some of you stayed till the end. 70 minutes. That's really good. Thank you. Right, I am off now. See you all.